Okay, today I'm at the United Methodist Church next to Glynn Academy. Good to see this forum for the county commissioners, see what they stand for.
You can take a seat. We'll get started. Appreciate everybody coming out tonight. Beautiful day today. Looks like the groundhog was correct. Bo Clark, County Commissioner. We've got two races here represented for Board of Commissioners. One is District 2, which covers St. Simon's Island, and we've got 3 candidates that have declared so far. And then we have the at-large race. Just have Elizabeth Atkins with us tonight. Walter Rafalski, the incumbent, got called into something after, I think they had a work session today, the Board of Commissioners. Walter, the incumbent at large, was not able to attend, all right? Now, I will acknowledge we have one other individual that plans to run and qualify for that, and he and I have an understanding when he qualifies and takes the oath as a Republican, then we will welcome him to this table, okay? Be fair, and let's just see if we can have some good engagements, okay? Fair enough? That's all I have, so let me bring the microphone to the center. Primarily about your bio. We're going to come back about a question about your priorities. So just tell us about yourself. Elizabeth Atkins.
Okay, my name's Elizabeth Atkins, and I was born in Atlanta, Georgia, and my family goes way, way back. My great-grandfather actually was one of the city leaders and met Sherman at the gate. That's a story. But, so I love Georgia, I love Atlanta, I love Savannah, and I love it here. I came down here in 2005. It seems like yesterday, but of course that was a pretty long time ago. And I hit a wedding company holiday. So I learned real fast how to organize and get everything going on. It was just neat. And then after that, 2008 hit, and nobody wanted to book a wedding down here anymore. And the economy collapsed. We remember all of that. And so then I came up with a bright idea, just within a few months of that, to have a conference called Scribner's Retreat Writers Conference. And that's my biggest contribution to this area. Scott McClay told me that I've done with this county. Now the other thing I did, and this is important, I'm actually a veteran, I found out. I had no idea that flying for the Civil Air Patrol for 3 years, which I did, 2 or 3 times a week for 3 years, it made me, number one, aware of the way the government worked, because Glynn County was paying for all of that. And then we would get assignments, and I would have to point out certain things I cannot tell you about, and I help save lives.
Background is moved to here, to Glynn County actually in 1960. We lived here on the mainland. Grew up here, went to school here. Was in the first graduating class at Brunswick High School. Afterwards, attended what was then known as BJC. Some of you know it today as the Georgia Community College. Coastal, thank you. But I completed my undergraduate studies at Southern Tech, which was part of Georgia Tech at the time as an electrical engineering student. Worked in the utility, energy development, right-of-way management. So I built my first last house over in Sea Palms about, almost 10 years ago now. But a little bit about my governance experience. I was elected in 2018 to represent you on the Brunswick-Glynn County Joint Water and Sewer Commission. I've served 4 years there.
I'm running for Board of Commissioners for District 2, which are the Highlands. We've been down here in Georgia for about 10 years, going on 10 years. We came down for a job for my husband, who's with me tonight, that he got at S&F Chemicals, that's a couple hours north. I'm a math professor. I think my 30 years of experience in education has really given me a lot of knowledge about how to work with people, how to get together with them, how to make things happen, and how to build consensus with others with things that want to get done. We have two sons that are grown. One's in Washington, another one's in Kentucky. I don't take anything lightly, and I'd do the same approach as a commissioner. I would dig into everything that we were looking at, and if it's a problem, you know, try to find a solution for all of us that works. And I appreciate your time tonight being here, and I look forward to your votes. Thank you.
I'm George Ragsdale. I lived here the first time in '82 to '85. My undergraduate degree is chemical engineering. I worked for Scott Paper Company. At the time that I came down here, Scott owned half the pulp mill with Mead Paper Company. And I was sent down here on an assignment from Scott. I lived here for 3 years. I moved out. But when I lived down here in '82 to '85, it gave me a sense of a kind of a community that I wanted to retire to, that I wanted to live in. And so we decided then that we wanted to retire down here when we finally stopped working. And we did that. We've been here now since 2013. I moved from Pennsylvania. When I was in Pennsylvania, I was the chair of the local planning commission. When I moved down here, I was very involved in community activities in what now is the city of Milton.